Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator Cult of Love, where we are trying to get every single named cultist to be our lover. We haven't even got a single lover yet, but it's gonna change. As soon as we find some... Oh, we're gonna get a patron here. But as soon as we find some moth or heart people, we're gonna start getting some lovers into our life. At this moment, time is passing. We are getting a new patron. We are performing at the Gated Theater. We are creating some more passion for ourselves. We are not dreaming because we don't have anything to dream about. Well, we have this restless that's going to turn into a dread, and we're going to dream that away with that contentment. And we are buying some more books from Moreland. Okay, let's get it going then. So what do we get from here this time? A collection of poetry. Well, that's fine. Yeah, we have enough money to keep shopping here, so let's keep shopping. And which patron did we get? We get Dr. Ibn al-Adim. That is fine. We'll go back to talking on the streets. We will dream this dread away with this contentment. And then... this is getting really close. But it doesn't matter. It's still not close enough. I mean, it's close enough, but it's... You know, it's not gonna overlap. So we can continue working like we have been working here. With a bit of money. Then we'll go dance for Lord Monday. Like so. And after that, we're probably gonna... We'll go back to Gady, then we'll dance to Nicola. And we'll just keep doing that loop until something interesting happens. Okay, we got some more passion. We found the Queens of the Rivers. So we have some books here. Actually, quite a lot of books here. Let's move this collection of poetry down here. We have enough money. Let's still go back to Moreland's. Let's learn Latin at this point. I recall a certain amount from my school days, but I need to brush up. Just what you need to refresh your knowledge of Latin. Gildersleeve's Latin grammar. And now we got the Victory of Crowns. And back to Moreland's we go. And Monday wants us to spend some extra cash. There's a fleeting reminiscence. And hey, now we have enough passion so that we can dream our way into the woods. So let's just do that. More fleeting reminiscence. Oh, we're gonna get another dread, or what is it called? Restlessness that turns into a dread. I've chosen my attire well for the performance. My benefactor showers me with compliments and the gifts. What is your... Okay, we're at 3 with besotment here and only 1 boredom, compared to Nicole, who's at 5 boredom and 3 besotment. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll work at the Gady now. Okay, and we learn Latin. The doors of the Palace of Memory are opened. So, I think we're just gonna keep reading books, or... Yeah, because we don't really need our reason or passion to be higher than they are now. Or, what we... Well, we could actually turn our physique into the highest level, because now we have lore. I'm pretty sure we can turn to the highest level of moth lore. But yeah, let's just keep reading these books. I mean, they don't really matter, but... After we've seduced all of the cultists, we're gonna go for whatever victory we go at that point. That kind of depends on who are the last people we seduce, because, you know, we need to have the temptation to be something we can seduce them with. So we're gonna go for that ending after that. But, because I don't know which one it is, so basically all the books are of the same value. So let's just start reading in the order we got them. So we'll start with the 6 letters on necessity. Warnings and confessions about the cost of the invisible arts, addressed to a student by the 17th century magus and reputed immortal Julian Cosley. Well, we know that Julian Cosley is actually an immortal because we have fought with him in another previous series I did for this game. In one of the Apostle series. I think it's the... Probably might have been the Grail Apostle. What is it called? I don't remember. Cosley's tone is urgent, as if he suspected he might have little time left. Oh, and what do we got for Morelands this time? The Viennese Conundra. And yep, because we just danced, we have more money to spend on Morelands. And at the Gady, we're gonna use a little bit more health to get a bit more extra money. And for Morelands, we got the Burning of the Unburned God. And back to Morelands we go. I think it should be getting pretty empty. I think it's got like something between 20 and 30 books. And we already bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23. I think we bought 23 books from there, so it should be getting empty pretty soon. Hey, an occult scrap! We'll take that occult scrap. I walked in the wood last night, and the scissors were in the distance, and the fur things grabbed my mouth and swarmed my ears. And I felt the old urge drop the wolf force and nose among the roots. But I remember that I walk upright by day, and I know fire, and steel, and words. And at last I found where the velvet had concealed a secret on tree bark beneath moss. I read it then with the tips of my fingers, and I think now that I could write it in full. Hey, occult scrap, always useful. Get some restlessness, we got... Come on. Pope! Not the person we are looking for, really, just yet. Can we do anything with this restlessness? Not really. Season of Dread isn't incoming just now, so we don't really need to care about it just yet. And back to dancing with Nico. Oh, and we could probably dream about the woods some more, because yeah, we have passion. Okay, we got the Smith's secret. Even the sun can be divided, although it required the forge of days for its division. Yeah. Extra erudition, how much would we need to increase this? 3 lessons learned. I don't think we can manage that with... Well, we do have a collection of essays here, so we probably could manage it. If we study reason twice now, and then we will create... Yeah, we can do it. Let's increase our reason. And from Morlands we got the locksmith's dream, a light through the keyhole, and back to Morlands. Just realized we could probably upgrade Rose and use the restlessness to do that, because we can use any aspect to upgrade people into disciples. So we don't really have to care. Oh no, an adversary! There's always someone who doesn't understand, or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. Well, it's just a weird detective. And we're not gonna be doing anything, like, illegal before we've, you know, actually gotten all the people as our lovers. Health. Interesting. Have we ever had to put health there before? I'm not sure. From Morlands we got the Orchid Transfigurations Volume 1. And no, we don't go back to Morlands right now because we only have 5 funds, and I like to keep 5 funds in reserve at all times. Except now we got 5 more funds, so we can go back to Morlands. And we're gonna dance at the Gaiety next. And back to the woods. We're not gonna take the buzzing in the brain, so we'll just head to the well, get vitality. The well in the wood is sacred to the Grail, the hour that hungers, and to the velvet, the hour that guards secrets. Tonight, as I approached, it heaved the velvet's mass, struggling waves of deep and vibrant green, pulsing again and again from its throat. It surged around my calves, rose to my thighs, and this morning I still feel the velvet's breath strong within me. Nice. And then we shall, let's see what's coming up next. It is not the Season of Dread, so we don't really care about that. What aspects does Dread have? Edge. And induces despair. And it is an influence. And it is a memory. And it is ill health. Okay, but yeah, we'll just get back to the woods. Right? We don't... Do we only have 2 passion? I mean, wild imagination. This is the 2nd level of passion, isn't this? Yeah, we have 3 passion. Where's one of our passions? Oh, one is over there. Well, I don't think... Yeah, I think we can dream. I'm just thinking that we might need the passion once we work with Lord Timothy again, but that's gonna be in a while, so yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, we got an erudition there. So we study a reason again, and then we combine these eruditions. we should have enough time with this collection of essays to increase our reason here. The Orchid Transfigurations Volume 2. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever had this happen where I bought Volume 1 first and then the next time that I went into Models I bought Volume 2. That's kind of fun. Sometimes randomness seems to be in order, which is something that people forget. Even if something is in order, it still might be randomized. Okay, and then we go to dance with Lord Timothy. Okay, and here's some restlessness. Let's see if we can use this restlessness to make Rose into a disciple. Who did we find from there? Lidlau! Not the person we need. But yeah, if we can get rid of that restlessness by using it to upgrade Rose, it will be very good. We just need a ceremony. Let's use the Wood Whisper. This 7th intensity. Oh, we only get to 6th. Damn it. Well, what we can do with it is we can take someone in the cult. So, just because we have an extra dread over here, I don't want another one happening. And okay, so it's not a Season of Dread incoming, so it's not that big of a deal. And what can we find from the temple? I usually don't go to the temple. I feel like maybe I should go there now. I don't think there's anything dangerous there, so let's see the temple, see what we get from here. A subtle flaw. Laces uncoil, windows swing open, locks move as if oiled. Last night I came in the wood to the high jagged rock called the Temple of the Wheel. Its flank, patched with black lichen and eye signs, opened like a mouth beneath my hands, and I walked in the whispering space within. The gods who were stone, the first of the hours, are almost all gone now, but here their voices remain. Wheel, Flint, Tide, the others without names. Okay, what do we get from Morelands? A collection of poetry. Nice, so this means that it's gonna be really easy to increase our imagination the next time we want to. Okay, there's an erudition, so now, well, not passion, we're gonna combine these eruditions into an erudition lesson learned, and let's go dream about the woods again. Oh, restless. Oh, that was all unhappy far of things. I thought it would have been the thing that gives us glimmering again. Elridge has almost learned not to pick his teeth with his knife in conversation. He has not yet learned to leave his knife in his boot. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to talking to people on the streets because we need... Oh, Lord Timothy wants some energy. Let's put some energy in this performance. And collection of essays from Morelands. Okay. Come on, Morelands, you gotta be empty pretty soon. Cause of the heart, 5 funds, back to the gaiety. Some fleeting reminiscences, skeleton songs from Morelands. Okay, come on, Morelands, you should be empty pretty much now. Extra vitality. Actually have quite a lot of vitality. Also, this smith secret should be somewhere here, as should these occult scraps. Put the wood whisper here as well. And once more into the manses. Well, to the well, we'll get an awareness. What is tremblings in the air? Is it a level 2 heart influence? It might be. The well in the wood is never dry, but it's never clear. One night it might heave with crawling roots, on another it will pulse with bright moss. On nights of the full moon its waters are choked with the fat-dappled bodies of moths. Last night I saw it brimming with dark and vicious blood. Gelatinous shreds drifted on its surface, clots of grail matter. Right, and there is an erudition lesson learned for us, so now we study a reason again. With that erudition we get, we combine these eruditions, so that's gonna take 2 minutes away from this. And then we're gonna read a collection of essays at 3 minutes away from this, so this will still be around. Good. Oh, we have an opportunity here, let's use the restlessness to get rid of that. Do we have a... Oh, Season of Dread is incoming, but this dread will go away before it is actually here, which is very, very good. Oh, we're getting a new patron. Why? I don't want new patrons right now. I just want more people. I only found 5 people, and there's, what is there, like 20 something people that we need to find. Yeah, let's go dance to Nicole. How bored are you? Your boredom is at 5. And let's dream about the woods, since there is an extra passion over here. Oh, now Morelands is closing. I'm moving on, Miss Moreland informs you. My stock is largely exhausted and the Suppression Bureau are taking an interest. So it's goodbye. This lad book is nonsense, but I tucked some interesting papers in the back as a thank you for your custom. So we get the something something deep mysteries blah 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 book, which just goes there and never comes back. And we get a Chilach's lesson, and we get the closed shop. So now we're gonna send Rose out to look for Oriflammes, so we can keep buying more stuff. Did you find? Okay, you found an overlooked place. Please be Oriflammes. Please be Oriflammes. It is Oriflammes. Okay, and since we have bought all the books from Morelands already, there are not gonna be that many books that are being offered to us in Oriflammes. Like I think there's gonna be a total of, well, let's see. They're gonna sell these 3 books that give us languages. They're gonna sell 2 of both of these, so that's 7 books, and then they're gonna have 2 things. So I think we're gonna have to go to Oriflammes only 9 times, and then it's done, and we have bought everything we need to buy from anywhere. Okay, we'll take this true and complete accounting of the Asclepian mysteries of the roots of the house. Okay, erudition. So with that erudition and this erudition, we'll make another erudition lesson learned. You find me engaging. Good. The settlement is at 5. That's probably good. And we'll go dance at the gatey. Okay, another patron, right? Count Jennings. Locksmith's secret on the streets. Oh, oh wait, we won the auction. Good. And back to Oriflammes we go. But first we find ourselves in the manses. We'll take that occult scrap. And then we'll go, yeah, we'll just go back. And it's the Bellis Murorum is being sold here. Okay, so more than just 2 things that were here that didn't get from Morelands. Okay, and at here, let's just put some more health in. And we got the Bellis Murorum. Back to Oriflammes. We got extra consentment here, but that's not gonna help us in any way. Okay, the Latin grammar we do not need. Some extra money from here, and then to dance to Lord Monday. Okay, there's an erudition lesson learned. So we read another collection of essays. And here we are in the manses again. Let's go to the temple. Sure. A subtle flaw. No, we already found this from here once. Right. Mainly, the main reason I actually want to go to the temple here, I didn't think there's really anything that good to find from there, but the reason I want to go there is to read the text, because I'm not sure I've ever actually read the text from the temple. Well, probably when I played for the first time and I actually took my notes to see what we get from there. But I don't remember what they say at all. Okay, there's a collection of essays. We will buy it. And Monday... What? Tonight my benefactor's mood is conversational. Interesting. Let's put a little reason in there. Oh, sickness. Do we have vitalities? We have 1 vitality, but it's gonna go away pretty soon. My benefactor finds me engaging. The performance is shorter than usual, but the conversations with the other guests and later just my benefactor go on well into the night. I come away with a handsome gift. Okay, and a light in the skull, which will give us an extra erudition. Could have given it just a tiny bit earlier, and it would have been a lot easier for life. And we're detective man, of course, haven't found anything because we haven't done anything. There's another collection of essays for us, and back to Morelands. No, Oriflammes this time. And there's a 3rd erudition lesson learned. So with our skill and notable scholarship and these 3 things, we can increase our reason once more. And what are they selling now? A collection of poetry. Sure, we'll buy that. Who did we find? Porter! Porter, Porter. Okay. Porter, Porter, Porter. We are gonna talk to you. We're gonna take you in the cult. We are gonna use the Wood Whisper. That'll be enough. Okay. Porter is... because he's a moth person. Him we can upgrade with just a restlessness. Let's go to the Temple of the Wheel again. Ooh, a furtive truth. In my sleep, I came the High Jagged Rock, which is still called the Temple of the Wheel, though the hour called Wheel is long extinct. Another hand had scratched a secret in the black lantern on its flank. I burned that secret into my memory to preserve for waking, before the velvet came out of the velvet wood depths and erased it. The velvet is jealous of her secrets. Okay, so a furtive truth for us. That's very nice. And yeah, back to the woods. Nothing extra at the Getty tonight, and we got the collection of poetry from Oriflammes, so back to Oriflammes and back to dancing for Nicole. And Porter is now in the cult. He's a believer. Porter plies his razor and his scissors to the great advantage of his friends. So, gonna check my notes for a little while, just to see where we needed to bring Porter to seduce him. I think it's the Igdices Club. It's pretty much the Igdices Club for everyone, except for those who are tempted by power and by enlightenment. Huh. So, yeah. Okay, so Porter, we're gonna talk to you about the Igdices Club. Porter hunches his shoulders and chews on a piece of licorice root. Right, he says. Ooh, stum. Let's get stum, because stum is awesome. Oh, affliction, right, we need to remember to dream that away. Okay, and there is our profound scholarship. My skull creaks at the corners with the knowledge I've accrued. Right, so what are we gonna study? Well, we have books, we'll just study the books. Let's read The Humors of a Gentleman. Samuel Savage's satirical comedy on the intrigues of the ailing but cunning John's son, his mistress Maybelline, her lover Leo, and the upstart Corvino. By the end of the first act, Maybelline has revealed a secret door in the walls of the house to Leo, and Corvino has taken to consuming worms. Someone else is betting on Stum. That I don't wonder, like... I understand that people can't want Stum. Stum is awesome. But we will dream this affliction away with some funds, because that's the only thing we can do, because we have no extra vitality over here. And we need to put some health in here to be more energetic. That's fine. I think we're... yeah, we're getting 5 funds. I feel like the couple of first times we did this and we put the extra thing in there, it didn't always succeed, but now it seems to succeed every time. Well, we'll go back to dance at the Gaiety. Come on, out of my way. A liaison. My companion's breath comes short as they watch the display on the stage, not particularly when the bodies of the performers are unsheathed, but most of all when certain transformations are manifested. And we read all of this here. Okay, so now we put our temptation change in here. Those who will be different. Porter sits curled in his seat, motionless, but his eyes glitter as he watches the stage, and they glitter the same way when I lean in to kiss him. Your taste, he says. We're the same. He chuckles, and then he puts his hands back on me. Oh, more bidding on Stum. Well, very understandable. It's the best thing you can buy from Oriflammes, so surely there are people who are interested in buying it, besides that's just us. The play is scabrous and occasionally hilarious. The characters are contrary and capricious. Many of the more recent lies might well be formulae of power disguised in plain sight. Okay, next up, Traveling at Night Volume 1, and this is of course the annotated dream journals of Christopher Illapoli. The wood lies outside the walls of the manses. As any student of history knows, the manses has no walls. Okay, yeah, this is the same text here, and Porter, your texts haven't changed at all, but you have a bit more of the moth aspect in you now. Well, let's go finding more people. If we find more moth people, it's gonna be interesting. Hey, we got Stum! Nice! So that's the thing we're gonna study next. And back to Oriflammes we go. Our dreams are done. Passion, you need to be here. So let's dream into the woods then. Opportunity here, let's use some health. Kuna and Gath, we don't need Kuna and Gath because we already speak Greek. A little bit of money, and then we'll go dance to Monday. More fleeting reminiscence. Ooh, it's the season of love. So what do we need to put in here? Is there another? No, but wait, a human corpse. What? Crap. What? What are you gonna do? What? Why is there? Why does the slot show me human corpse curves? And also on this side, because things aspects are on this side. Does this slot have aspects of that it's summoned and a corpse? I don't know. Yep. Auction over here. Let's start another one. A liaison. When we were, my lover and I share a desire, even though we may not yet quite understand it. So we can put funds or passion or dread in here. Let's put some passion in there. Okay, we got a glimmering from here, and they're selling a collection of poetry. Yeah, so we'll buy that for sure. Ooh, an extra erudition. Ilapole describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood by what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way to the wood, he explains. It's like thinking your way to being in love, but I did find a secret that helped. Right, so Stum next. Stum's gonna give dread, right. There is not a season of dread incoming, so it's not gonna be a problem. And use the funds in here. A can of nitrate film labeled Stum, silent, or perhaps mute. The director's name, Journey Corset, is shakily appended. The film rattles through the projector, glows silently on the wall. It is a story of a foolish student of forbidden sciences who recruits a dancer to entice the dead back into the world through a flaw in its skin. It is a fiction, but here on a title card is laid out the operations of the declining sun. Okay, finding a new person. Benefactor wants energy. The woods call to us. We'll go to the Temple of the Wheel again. Another subtle flaw. What things can we find here? We've seen a subtle flaw, a furtive truth, and trembling ears. Are those the only things we can find from here? Because if they are, then this is probably the best place to dream about of the woods. Why am I been dreaming about the well all this time when I could be dreaming about the temple? That I do not know. And it seems like all of my passions are exhausted, so we can't dream our way into the woods right now. My benefactor finds me engaging. Good. We're starting to have a lot of money. And we get some contentment and a passionate memory. Porter has taken the trouble to bathe before our time together. He has also taken the trouble to shave meticulously. Okay, collect all of that stuff. Did it? We had a passion there, right? But it's exhausted. Okay, so we can't do anything with that. We'll go work on the gaiety. And then I think we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this point in the next one. I'm Carp. This is being Cultist Simulator, Cult of Love. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.